here with Jaclyn Smith, who is widely regarded as one of the world's most beautiful women. I will argue that point forever. You are so gorgeous, and she's well.
No argument.
No, well, but you were going to argue with me
on
the
a beauty.
I know.
You're lucky.
Joining us now in our conversation is Jaclyn's husband, Dr. Brad Allen, who has worked very closely with you on your skincare line as well. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you very much.
This was something that we were talking about last night and how effective you found the line.
Well, last week they gave me the kit, and they told me about how you were involved, Dr. Allen, and which had a lot to do with me even trying it, because I know how thorough you are. And I just want to say right off the bat, Dr. Allen is responsible for really saving my granddaughter's life. She was born with a heart defect, and I was so frightened at the time because she needed an operation at 4 years old, and I called Jackie and I said, I need to, can you help me? And she put me in touch with you, and and you saved, if it wasn't for you, she wouldn't be here. So anyway, thank you for that. Anyhow, okay, so. But, so I know you did a lot of research on the product, and every time I switch a product, I break out, and I don't believe the hype that goes along with it. But I've been on it for a week, and I honestly have to tell you, without a doubt, it is the best cream I have ever used. And I don't,
I did something right.
I mean that sincerely. I noticed a difference day one. So what the heck is in that stuff? What did you do?
Well, you want to talk, or
yes.
You can start and I can finish.
What's in the product and why is it working?
Well, basically what we tried to do is, Jaclyn's had a same beauty routine that she's used for, 30, 40 years. And she's usually very consistent with her products. But when I started to look at what was in them, they didn't always contain things that have been proven to work. So what we did is we took her beauty routine that she's always used, we took the products she was using, took the feel and the texture of them, kept that, but then added things that we know work, and
like
let them all work in harmony together.
Antioxidants, peptides, and hyaluronic acid.
Very good.
Okay, what is that?
Well,
what is a peptide?
Okay,
it's a small protein.
Okay, okay.
I'm smarter than you thought.
It was.
He is the mastermind, but you get educated just like I did.
But it was a team thing. It was Jaclyn was involved because these had to be based on things that she would use.
But
we wanted to make.
What is a peptide?
What is a peptide?
I think Cristina wants to know.
A peptide is a small protein, and they can have multiple effects. Most of the time in skincare, they're used either to help stimulate and rebuild collagen, which we lose as we age and from the sun. But we also use a second one in the eye cream that helps diminish dark circles.
So dark circles.
Yes,
so the eye cream I thought that was so good didn't have this one. Which one was that?
You don't want me to say the name of the cream. The eye cream you were using didn't have...
No, not. I said the peptide.
Oh, Syncol is the peptide we use for collagen, and Haloxyl is what we use for the dark circles.
You guys are so married.
Yeah, you're so married.
Yeah, we should
Everybody says that.
But he didn't listen to me. I don't know if I'll let him come on again.
I didn't listen to what?
Listen to what?
The question.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's okay. You know the story.
I really have a string in the back. She just pulls it.
Was it love at first sight for you guys?
Go ahead.
Well, he operated on my dad. That's how I met him. He had a quadruple bypass, and so...
And a valve.
And a valve, a mitral valve repair.
You're very good at that stuff.
And living with him. And so, I was at the hospital around the clock, and Mom didn't want me to walk down to the parking by myself, so he walked down with me. Will you walk down?
It was your mother's idea I walked down with you. She wanted us to get together.
So we went down there.
She wanted you to marry a doctor.
That's it, I guess.
It was well taken care of. And so that's how it happened. But it was growing. I had 2 children. And I wanted them to, it wasn't a one-way decision anymore. I mean, it wasn't just about me. So they had to be ready, and they love Brad, and he's been an incredible stepdad. So that's as important as a skincare.
Yeah,
it is.
But no, that's number one, to be a good stepdad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But for many years, you lived in Houston while you continued your practice.
I lived in Chicago as a pediatric
Oh, I'm sorry,
surgeon,
Chicago,
and
that's
then
right,
Houston
yeah.
And then
after
Houston.
that. Then
So
Houston.
you're right.
Right.
When I was helping your daughter, I was
Right.
in Houston. Yes.
But then you came together when Jackie, when you did your cream, and you gave up. Did you give up your practice to do this?
Yeah, what I did is I moved back and am doing just research, just medical. I've done research for 30 years as a medical researcher. I've been doing experimental and clinical research for that long. I've always enjoyed it. It got to the point in time where I finally wanted to live with my wife instead of commuting back and forth.
We could fight a little more
Yeah,
and disagree.
we just missed each other so much on the weekends.
No, it's good, but you know, I think being that he is a medical researcher, it really helped with the cream. And he educated me, and you know, hyaluronic acid, and, you know, whatever goes in. So that was a plus for the
retinol?
skincare. Retinol.
Go ahead.
Gold standard. No, you can
You're
talk
doing
about
very
it.
well.
Because
But it
it's
is-
really important. I keep hearing retinol. What is it? What does it do?
Well, I think retinol is a gold standard in anti-aging, and it resurfaces, it regenerates, it takes off the top layer, not drastically, subtly. Do you want to go on?
Retinol is a form of vitamin A, and basically everything Jaclyn just said is very true. Most people believe it's probably the best anti-aging ingredient you can buy.
think
The
so.
problem is that there are many different forms, and the ones without a prescription, the best to get is retinol, not one of the subtypes of it, like retinol palmitate, which is often in there, because the concentrations of that are too low to do any.
They're not as effective, they're
any of-
weaker, so you really want to read.
So just because somebody says the product has retinol in it, and they sell a lot of it, it may not be doing anything for you. The downside of putting retinol in, why a lot of companies don't, is it can make your skin red if you're not used to it. So you have to build up. But we wanted to make sure we put
But
enough
yours
in
looks
that
good.
you'll actually have a good effect from
Do you
it.
make a body cream with it? Because then I could just put it all over my body.
Well,
Yeah, I want to look good, just not from the neck up, from the neck down.
Well, no, it should be. You can use. A lot of people
Yeah,
use
you
retinol on their
can.
neck and
Yeah?
things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is there a difference between? I brought this up. Is there a difference in our meeting? Is there a difference between, you know, women's skin and us guys?
No,
Is it
you can use it too. I think
It is.
men have to be.
Go ahead.
It's like me with me and Tony. I never let him speak. It's so funny.
We're married. Can you tell we've been married a while?
Well, he asked me.
Yes, okay. I love
He
that.
was looking at me.
I'm with you, but I'm
Yeah,
100%.
you know what I mean.
Somebody answer it. I don't care.
Ask him.
May I speak now, please?
You may.
Thank you very much.
You may.
Not really. As Jaclyn said, it's really the same. Skin is skin. The only differences are they often change scents, which most of Jaclyn's is unscented anyway. And the other thing is men probably don't need to exfoliate in their face as much because they shave every day, whereas women do. Outside of that, a lot of it's mostly hype. Oh, and also, you got to put it in a more manly package. You don't want to put it in this, beautiful thing.
Right.
Who wouldn't want to have that beautiful face staring at them every day? Look
I
at
like
that.
it.
The packaging is beautiful. The product is beautiful. You're beautiful. And I'm so
Thank
happy
you.
that you're. But
It's nice
we
to
have
be
so much
here.
more to come because now we're going into the other room and we're going to show her her beautiful collection of wigs. So I'm going to go put one on.
You're just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't go away.